Alright, so a quick disclaimer, Nightcore did send me the UT27 Ultra Light Dual Beam Fusion Elite Headlamp for review and test purposes, but not in any way did Nightcore pay me to say anything on this video for their convenience. They sent this headlamp to me like that I could review it and tell everyone how I feel about its performance. Okay, so when you get your Nightcore UT27 headlamp, this is the way it's going to be packaged. Now, it is the Nightcore UT27 Ultra Lightweight Dual Beam Fusion Elite Headlamp. It is 520 lumens, and that is a turbo, and it does weigh 74 grams or 2.61 ounces. Let's go around the box. So turbo maximum output is going to be 520 lumens. And now this headlamp does have spotlight and flooding. Now let's talk about the spotlight first. Your maximum output, and that's going to be at high because turbo is the 520. Now the maximum output at high is going to be 400 lumens, and that is its spotlight. Your maximum distance is going to be 128 meters. Maximum intensity is going to be 4,120 candela, and you do have an impact resistance of 1 meter. Now for the flooding, you are looking at a maximum output of 200 lumens and a maximum distance of 31 meters, and maximum intensity is 250 candela. And it is IP waterproof rated at IP66. Now let's go around the other side of the box. And again, it's going to say UT27. And accessories included, it's going to be an HLB 1300 milliamp lithium ion battery. And it is USB-C rechargeable. So it does come with also a USB-C charging cable. And it also does come with a diffusion sack. So that's really neat that it does come with a diffusion sack like that. You can diffuse it and you can use it in a tent or in a more softer environment. And the cool thing about this UT27 headlamp, you can also power it with 3 AAA batteries. So that is really cool. And this is the back side of the box. And let's get inside and let's see everything that comes with it. Alright, so this is everything that comes with your UT27 headlamp. Here is the 13 milliamp battery that comes with it. It is a lithium ion battery. And again, like I said before, you can use 3 AAA batteries on it. Here is your diffusion sack. So you're going to put this on your headlamp like that. It can diffuse everything and you won't have such a bright light in a tent or in an area that you just maybe want to read something and you need your white light, because this does also come with a red light feature as well. Here is your operation manual. Shows you everything, you know, how to turn it on, how to turn it off, all that kind of stuff, how to go through the different cycle modes and all that. I will be showing that, and this is the little booklet. And then right here, this is tells you a little bit more about your UT27 headlamp. Right here is going to show you all the warranty and then the features, specifications, accessories, battery installation. And as you can see right there, it does work with the battery that it comes with, and it also does work with 3 AAA batteries. And let's go more into the inside of here. And you're going to see right there that there is your warranty service. And then we're going to be going over all these different specs and everything, the high, low, and all the different modes and everything. So here is your HLB 1300 milliamp battery. Let's go ahead and let's open this up. And let's take a look at this battery. It is tiny and really lightweight. And as you can see right there, I'm going to bring you right close to there. This is the USB-C port for charging it, and here is your Nightcore cable for it too. It's regular USB to USB-C. So let's just go ahead and just plug this in. And the way it looks here, when it's going to be charging, it's going to have a red light, and then when it's fully charged, it's going to turn green. So let's see how this works. Let's go and plug this in, and let's get you guys a close look at this. So we're going to go ahead and plug it in, and you can see right there, there is a red light indicator right there saying that it's charging, and once it's fully charged, it's going to turn green. I really like the way they did that on this battery. Usually they have rechargeable batteries like this, and you don't know how, if it's going to turn green or if it's going to turn blue or whatever once it's done charging. You know, in this battery right here, it actually has the two indicators on the bottom marked, so it will show you that once it's finished charging, it is going to turn green. So okay, so as you can see, fully charged, the green light's going to turn right on there. Okay, so I did want to show how easy it is to install the battery. All you need to do is push this back, and then you just, this little lip here, pull this over, and it opens the battery compartment. Now, the battery compartment in here does glow in the dark, just in case you're in an area that's a little bit darker, like that, you can identify which way the batteries go. So I think that is pretty neat as well. So let's go ahead and let's put this battery in. Now you're going to see like a plus sign for the rechargeable battery. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the battery in the right direction. And it also does show you for the AAAs how they go as well. So pretty neat. And it also glows in the dark. So if you're in a spot where it's a little bit darker, you're still going to be able to see how to put your batteries in. So let's go ahead and let's stick this in. So what you're going to do first is you're going to start with the back part, put that in there, and just drop it in, and it's ready to go, and you're good to go. Now, I did want to do a side-by-side comparison with the UT27, and I have the Nightcore Nu32 right here, and you could see how streamed this one is. And I also did want to show the strap here. Now, this is a really nice, thin, comfortable mesh. I just wanted to go through this and just show you this really nice mesh. And it is really comfortable, and it, you know, it's going to wick sweat and all that. So, and if you see the strap on the Nu32, it is a little thicker, and it's going to be a little bit more cumbersome. When I used to wear it, you know, if you're sweating and it's you're outside, and if it is hot, you are going to feel that on your head. And this looks like it's going to be a lot more user-friendly as far as it comes to using it on your head, and it's going to wick away some of that sweat. So okay, so let's take a look at the different modes. As you're going to see, there is going to be a W and a T, and I'm assuming it's going to be for wide and tight. And your wide is going to be your flood, and your tight is going to be your spotlight. Now the spotlight, let's turn that on. Let's go ahead and turn that on. And your spotlight is going to be a warmer light. And let's go ahead and turn it off. And your floodlight is going to be a much cooler light. Okay, so when you use your turbo mode, it's going to turn both of them on. Let me go ahead and just do that right now. And it's going to turn both lights on. It's going to turn on your warm and your cooler light on, and that's going to be 520 lumens. Now, in 30 seconds, it's going to decrease down to whatever previous mode you had it, or either that, or if you just hit the button, it's just going to go to the mode you had it at. I had it on the floodlight, and I had it on the lower end of it, and it returned it to 100 lumens. Okay, so let's talk about the warm spotlight. So let's go ahead and turn that on. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit the button and hold it down, and it's going to go at the lowest setting, and it is going to be 100 lumens, and that's going to work for 10 hours, and it's going to have a throwing distance of 65 meters. So let's short press it again, and now it's going to be at the warmer, higher level, which is going to be 400 lumens, and it's going to have a 6-hour running time and 128 meters of throwing distance. So let's go ahead and let's turn that off. What you're going to do is just going to hold it down. And every time you hold it down, it's going to go straight to the lower setting, which I like that it's going to go straight to the lower setting like that. Turn it on. Maybe there's somebody in the way. You're not going to blind them. And like I said, this is going to be the warm spotlight. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the flooding light. Now let's go ahead and let's turn this off. Hold it down, turn it off. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the floodlight, and that is going to be your cooler light. And again, it's going to start at your lowest setting, and it is going to be your floodlight, and it's going to be 55 lumens, and it's going to work for 13 hours, and it's going to have a throwing distance of 16 meters. Now let's go to the higher. Let's just short press it. Now that is going to be the high, and that is going to be 200 lumens. It's going to have an 8-hour time to be able to use it, and it's going to have a throwing distance of 31 meters. So let's go ahead and let's turn that off by pressing it down, and it's going to turn it off. Now the way you're going to turn on your red light is you're going to hit again, you're going to hit your floodlight button, which is the white button, and you're going to click it 3 times. And there you go. There is your red light, and it's going to turn it on. And if you just click it quickly, it's going to put it on beacon mode. So now you're going to have, you're going to either be able to use it on beacon mode, or you're going to be able to use it on regular. So there you go. Turns on your red light. So I do like that this headlamp does come with a red light. Like I said before, red lights are very important, just for the fact is that if you're on a campsite or you're doing anything at night, if you throw this light in somebody's face, you're not going to have to worry about messing up their visual. You're not going to mess up none of their focus or nothing like that. Now, it doesn't say in the instructions how many lumens this is. Okay, so I did want to show you guys how to use your turbo mode again. You can either use your spotlight or your flood to turn it on. And depending on which one you have on, it's going to stay on that. Or either that, or you can just press it down and it'll completely turn it off. So let's turn on the spotlight. And then again, it's going to go to the lowest setting. And what you're going to do is you're going to double click it quickly to turn on your turbo mode. And there you go, your turbo mode is on. And if you quickly tap it, it's going to go back to the same low setting that you had on your spotlight. And let's go ahead and let's do this again. And let's double tap it quickly again to turn on turbo mode. And if you just press it down, it's going to completely turn it off. And then when you turn on your spotlight again, it's going to turn it on on the right, on the lower setting. Now let's go ahead and let's do that with the flood as well, like that. You can see that it works on either side. So if you turn on your flood, there you go. And then if you double tap it quickly, it's going to turn on your turbo mode again. And if you tap it half press, it's going to go back to your floodlight, and it's going to stay on there. Okay, so I did want to show that this headlamp also does have a lockout mode, and it also does have a battery indicator mode. So if you click any of those buttons just once, tap it, it's going to blink 3 times. Let's go ahead and just do that again. 1, 2, 3. It's going to blink 3 times, and when it blinks 3 times, it's going to show you that it's above 50%. And if it blinks twice, it's going to show you that it indicates that it's below 50%. And if it flashes once, it's going to show you that it's either 10% or below 10%, and you need to charge it. Okay, so let me show you how to lock this headlamp. It's really neat that you can lock it out like that. You won't waste any of your battery either. What you're gonna do is you're gonna long press both buttons and it's gonna blink. See that? It blinked. Now you are locked out, so you're not gonna waste anything. I believe the only thing that works is that little indicator, but it's just showing you just a fast blink that it is locked out. Now, when you want to unlock it, you're going to hold both buttons again, and it's going to turn on the light just to show you that it is ready to go. Okay, so now it's on, and it's ready to go. So now if I was to turn that off, and then if I was to turn on the other side of the light, it would work. All right, so my final thoughts on the UT27 ultra lightweight dual beam fusion elite headlamp. Now that is a long name, but it delivers with everything it does say, because it is really lightweight. I love the way it feels. I love the band on it. It's very comfortable. I didn't have any overheating problems or any of that. So I really like this headlamp. This is going to be something that I'm going to use on a day-to-day basis. Every time I go hiking, every time I do any other type of outdoor activities and I need a light, this is what I'm going to be using as a headlamp. This is a really wonderful headlamp and I really like it. I want to thank NITECORE for sending out this headlamp. Thank you very much, Penny, for sending this out to me for testing and review. I enjoyed testing it out and I really enjoyed using it. So it works really well and I really like it. Now I am going to be leaving the NITECORE description for this in the bottom description. I'm not going to leave an Amazon link to it because I couldn't find a direct link to NITECORE, so I just don't want anybody to go check this out and maybe they get a copy or something they shouldn't be getting. So I am going to be leaving the direct link to this from NITECORE, so I am going to be leaving that in the description. I want to thank everyone for joining me and checking this video out and exploring how well this headlamp does work. And everyone, check out all my links below. Everything that you guys do on there helps out this channel very much. Everyone give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Please comment down below because it does help the channel as well. And please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.